Welcome back. After another long break, this isn't the S10. Don't really know what to say. It's not the S10. I don't know if I'm selling the S10 quite at the moment or not, but this is a 1990 Foxbody hatch LX, original 4-cylinder car. But the S10 is, I don't know, actually the old lady found this, and I'd always wanted a Fox. I had a notchback at one time, and it was in pretty bad condition, but I was gonna build it, but I like the hatches more. I know they're not as good of a chassis, but you know what? That's why car enthusiasts or automotives or whatever you want to call it is so unique, because you can choose what you want to do. But this is my new hunk. It's not the straightest in the world. It's got every body panel, it's got every body panel, but it's got all the interior too. Again, it was the 4-cylinder car, but we won't have to worry about that where we're going. It's getting the engine out of the S10, and hopefully a TCI or ATI, hopefully an ATI Turbo 400. Be a while till I can save up to get it, but that's the plan. It was hit here, and it pulled out the door hinges a little bit in here. It's gonna be hard to see. You guys probably won't be able to see it because I can't open the door all the way, but I do have a fender. There is a door in the back. I think I have 2 fenders actually. Yeah, I do. But it's got all the interior pieces. The 2 that are wrong, or one that is missing, is the door speaker on this side is blue, and it doesn't have the door speaker kick cover. I don't know the actual name for it, but it doesn't have it on the driver's side. That's the only other piece I'm missing. Other than that, it's a complete car. It's gonna get an 8.8 out of an SN95, which I already picked up. I'm going tubular K-member, tubular control arms, coilovers. I don't know what shocks I'm going with yet. I already have adjustable control arms for the rear end. I'll show you guys some of that. After doing more research, I should have got the spindles off of a newer SN95. I got them off of the 99 SN95, which gives you a little wider track width in the front. So I may change to the other one. The old lady's plan is to actually get a notch 4i. Yeah, 4i notch. She's gonna LS swap it as well, which we have a 4 grate in the backyard for her. I don't know, she's doing turbo at the moment, nitrous at the moment. I think we're gonna keep hers naturally aspirated because she's just now getting into the automotive field. She doesn't really know a whole lot at the moment, but it's pretty rust free under the car.
A tiny little patch in the back.
Yeah, I gotta do a little patch in the back, and it does have one spot on both shock towers. Have a spot on the bottom of the shock tower passenger side, and there is a spot on the driver's side. I don't know, it's down in the corner down here. You can't see it because everything's in the way, but that's not a big deal. I'll just cut them out and weld a piece of metal in there. Not really that worried about it. I don't care if water gets in there, I'm not using that motor anyway. But I think I showed you guys the new daily. It's a hoopty. Runs pretty good though, but 4-wheel drive, 350, 4-bolt main. Front suspension's totally cooked. Door hinges are totally cooked.
This really nice invisible mirror.
Cab corners are totally cooked. Rear suspension's totally cooked, but gets me back and forth to work, and I drove an hour and a half to go pick up this stuff. So this is an open 8.8 out of a 99 SN95. I don't remember what year this came out of. I believe it works. This K-member works from a 93 Mustang to a 79 Mustang to a 93 Mustang, I believe. These came off of a 99. The spindles did, which I think I'm going to change these. And I'm using the what's this, AJE?
Yeah,
I believe AJE K-member. I'm going to get the AJE control arms as well. Me and her have been talking about that. I want to do the Fox properly. Oh wow, this thing already had polyurethane. Why can I not think of the name of those? Anyway, that's fine. I didn't notice that at first. But I'm not using the rack either. I can't remember what rack everyone uses. I think it's a Mustang 2 manual rack. I'm gonna have to look a little farther into that, but open diff, I'm probably gonna do a mini spool or weld it. Don't know. Something to get a posi in it. I didn't realize it was open when I first bought it. That was my bad. And then I have a couple of things in here. I do have the cheaper end torque Fox reinforcements. I just punched myself in the eye. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, you didn't see it? I got in my truck because my seat's cooked as well. And however I did it, I think I stepped here. My hand went on this and I punched myself right in the eyeball.
I wish I got that. You guys like the ceiling?
Yeah, this truck's a fucking hoopty. Anyway, I've got coilovers, which all of this stuff is probably going to go to her. We haven't decided yet exactly. I'm going to use them in mine for now. It's going to take a little while for us to get her project started, but these are the adjustable rear control arms and stuff. From what I heard, these are awful to put in because they're only single way adjustables, not the dual way adjustables, but we'll get it figured out. Do what we got to do, maybe sell them or give them to her for her project, and I'll get the double adjustables or something. And this is the torque box reinforcements. I've got a little bit of stuff for it already. We're pretty much waiting on the AJE tubular control arms to put the front end on. And I think that's all I'm waiting on the front. I need shocks as well, which I don't know what shocks I'm going to go with quite yet. Oh, and I need to get caster camber plates for the control or coilovers. But it's kind of the new what's going on style thing. May build the S10, may not build the S10. I put a lot of work into it, but at the same time, I can't ever make my mind up on what I want to build. It's a fun truck though. They're pretty easy to swap if one of you guys decide to end up swapping one or look at it and like it. They're pretty easy to swap, those S10s are. So far it looks like the Mustangs aren't terrible to swap either. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for a fuel system. I know I'm going AN lines, but for the pump itself I don't know. I know a lot of guys go the Aeromotive 320 liter per hour pump, but I'll figure that out when I get there. I still got a while yet. I still got to buy a transmission, and then I haven't decided if I'm going to send off my 5.3 to get it rebuilt. Kind of feels pointless to do that when I can get a 6.0 and get it rebuilt and make more power, but at the same time you can make good power out of a 5.3. Kind of, yeah, you guys understand. Everyone understands. It's the automotive headache that you go through every day. But I don't know, with the tubular K member, it should be easy enough to just pull the 5.3 back out. So I'll probably just set it in for now and use that. But it's kind of just an update on what's going on. Sorry if anyone actually was enjoying the S10 content. I think I only posted 2 videos. This is why I tried not to post a lot of videos, because I always switch my mind up. I've said I'm going to stick to this project and then stick to this project and then stick to this project. But I've wanted to build a hatch Fox for a long time. I finally got a halfway clean one for a good price, and I've already got a fair amount of stuff for it. So I'm definitely going to stick to the Fox. Said that on the S10, but I don't know. The S10 it was always a, I don't know how to explain it. It was a, I'm cool with this build until I find the build I want. And then I'm gonna put my blood, sweat, and tears into the build I want. The Datsun, she was just not the chassis. If I would have had a better, cleaner Z31, I probably would have stuck with that, but she was rough. I was pretty young when I bought the Z, and then going into building automotives and stuff, you learn a lot. I'm still learning a lot every day. I do probably 6 hours or more of research in automotives every single day of my life. And the Z just wasn't it. So then I went to the S10. The S10's a great platform, but it wasn't really the chassis I wanted. Now I'm on the Fox. The Fox seems like, well, I've done a lot of research on the Fox already, prior years. It's a great platform, but it's also something I like. So we're gonna stick to the Fox this time. Whether the chassis itself changes, that's possible. I don't know. I could build this and then find one that has a roll cage already in it, and then decide to switch to that chassis, but stick with like a hatch Fox, or put a roll cage in this one. I haven't decided. It's kind of a motherfucker to put a roll cage in a vehicle. I have done it once and I did not like it. And I'm not a great welder and I'm not a great fabricator, so it doesn't help. But hopefully you guys stick around for the Foxbody content. It's gonna be a while between videos because I work 7 days a week. Automotive parts cost a lot of money, so it just is what it is. But thanks for tuning in, guys.